miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the LA Chargers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Once more, here's Eckler. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Finds Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Eagles.
Here's Hurts to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's 2nd and 10. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
13. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
That's baby Keem.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
They started on the ground with Eckler. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 8. It's Eckler again. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Herbert. Complete to Johnston here. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Well, 3 and out to start the game would have been a real disappointment, so this is a nice job of finding something you think will work and executing it. And they're able to keep this opening drive going.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. I think Allen could be in for a tough matchup here. He's going to be shaded by Stephon Gilmore, as we know, Charles. That's not an easy prospect.
And no, that's not an easy prospect at all, because Stephon Gilmore's got everything you're looking for in an elite cornerback. The speed, the agility, the size. So when you think about having to run routes against him all game long, you're in for a battle all the way through.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll run for the first time with Joshua Kelly. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First down, Los Angeles.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got Allen. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd and 1 from the 2.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the
Herbert now.
2-yard line.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter.
At their own 4-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back near his goal line, it's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. That's to his running back, who puts it on the carpet. It's out. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And Hines. EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Throwing first play is Herbert. Allen's got it complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards on the game's opening play. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Herbert. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And a solid run down inside the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now a give running left is Eckler. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Eckler, they run left side. Breaks a tackle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
Steven Nelson on the tackle. First and goal, Los Angeles.
Kelly will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown.
It's not often you talk about statement drives coming right at the start of the game, but that was some statement there. That drive took them the length of the field, and as I look at the clock, ate up nearly the entire first quarter as well. Great work up front, clearing space, and an ideal finish on the touchdown run.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. On first down, here's Stroud. Open man is Noah Brown. A huge play there for Houston. 49 yards.
Usually in this spot, you'd hear an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you've got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show what we can do too. And that's big yardage on their initial point from scrimmage.
Give them maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, You have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And good looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. That's complete. Right around the 8. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. Touchdown, Texans. Dameon Pierce from 3 yards out. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL than just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down, Chargers.
A give. Eckler running to the right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Back to throw here. Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Up the middle with Eckler. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler from 6 yards away.
9 by the last that was
have taken the lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Chargers 14, Texans 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it here just past the 25.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And not much happening there as they'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert
Sliding out of the pocket. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Desmond King picks it. And the Texans are going to get
Good shit.
So consecutive interceptions here early on this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game? They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Final play of the half, Stroud.
flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
53 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Third down and 13. Stroud out of the gun here. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Fourth down. Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Tank Dell laying himself out in the end zone. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. And he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. And Allen's got it. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll get about 5 here, so take this down inside the 20-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5. A man from just north of here in Spring, Texas, it's Isaiah Spiller. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Got check time on both sides. They'll try and run for it with Spiller. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. They snap it to Herbert.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. On the give, this is Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's 2nd down. It's Eckler again. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. But the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. The handoff, it's Eckler. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Herbert. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Singletary to get the drive started. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught by Down. And this will be a 1st down as well, but the clock continues to move.
This is where hustle and urgency come into play. I think you've got to get up there and spike it.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime. And we have free football. Overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end. Going to overtime because neither one got an advantage today.
So 4 quarters couldn't settle a winner, and now the Chargers going to get the first opportunity here in OT as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Allen's got it complete.
Room to maneuver at the 35.
And all the way down to the 25-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Chargers.
On 1st and 10 is Spiller.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Kelly tries the right side. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They're trying to run for it with Kelly. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. They'll try the air now with Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield.
And he will take this one back all the way inside the 35.
Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Texans.
So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Now Herbert.
That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down. I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory.